Digital slavery. All praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. Rachak, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Quick lesson here. This is all inspired. I was listening to the elder Yashawamba, and he was going into it's a news and prophecy. Trump passes the Genius Act, and we've done video. This is relatively new information within the last couple of days, where they passed this bill. Basically to set up the stable coin, which is nothing other than a cryptocurrency. Moving forward with the elite's plan of digital cashless society. Okay. And as I was watching the video, the elder said, digital prison. Okay, digital prison, and that's essentially what this system is being set up and being, created right before the people's eyes, but the people are distracted, okay, by the bread and the circuses, not knowing that they're about to get the fair end of the stick. Okay, they're moving forward with their agenda, the so-called World Economic Forum. All right, the fourth industrial revolution. All right, which is, or is it the fifth? It's the fourth or the fifth, one of them, right? I believe it's the fourth industrial revolution, in which they're going to merge man with machine, and this is all part of it. But they're doing things in steps, in increments. Okay, and we're at the stage where a digital prison is being set up, because you are going to be, all your purchases are going to be tracked. Okay, all your purchases are going to be put through a system and filtered out to see if you're doing anything that the powers that be don't want you to do. Okay, if you're buying too much meat, okay, they're going to question certain services that you're buying or you're paying for. A lot of people that do cash businesses, that's going to be a thing in the past. Your little hustle and getting paid under the table, that's going to be a thing in the past. It's going to draw everybody into a prison in which you're not going to be able to go nowhere and do nothing without you, all right, tapping into their system. Ultimately, it's going to, move towards you putting that technology inside your skin. Okay? And this is a really quick video. Let me go to Revelation. And I believe it was like the congresswoman, he was playing the video, spoke about how everybody was distracted during the Epstein trial and how they passed the Genius Act. And it's an acronym for a particular program or law that they did. Esau loves acronyms. I'm only going to hit you with one precept due to time, right? Revelation 13. So it's an acronym for this particular system that they're setting up. But this is going to change the game. It's going to change the game completely. You're going to be taxed on all your all your money that's in your account. You're not going to have, you could take paper money out of your account and tuck it away so the government won't get it. Now everything is going to be in your account, and they're going to have full access and control over it. If you say something that they don't like, they can turn you off. You do something that they don't like, they don't approve, they can turn you off. Okay, this is full or total control. A digital prison. Everything is on. You have no physical access to wealth. Everything is on a blockchain. Like the blockchain is the technology that the system's going to be run on, the cryptocurrency. And if you look at the word blockchain, the chain is can be used to put you in a prison. They put prisoners in chains. All right, and they're getting ready to put the whole world in a prison through this system. But we know that it's not. They're not going to have victory. Okay, you know what? I actually want to. Let me get that. Let me hit you with that scripture. Okay. Okay, just bear with me. Revelation 15:2. And I saw, as it were, the sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, because the beast, which is America, NATO, and the EU, they're the ones that's going to, which is also synonymous with the dragon, they're the ones that's going to push this system. Okay, and all nations are going to adopt this system. There could be some rogue nation, somewhat, a little island or something, but for the most part, like it says in Revelation 13:60, he calls of all. So something's going to happen in which all these world governments are going to fully adopt the digital system of control, the digital prison. All right, to incarcerate, okay, digitally incarcerate all their population. Okay, gold is going to be obsolete. Silver is going to be obsolete. Bartering is going to be obsolete. Everything is going to be put on the blockchain. Okay, you're going to be using a digital ID. They foreshadow these things in their movies. Okay. All right. So it said, and so John is seeing, all right, which he's seeing the destruction, the firmament on, the elect or above the firmament, looking down upon Babylon the Great, which has been destroyed. All right, the lake of fire. Okay, it says, and them that had gotten victory over the beast. Okay, it's a dog. Hold on, give me a second. Is that just a dog? The dog just. Dog. Con.
Get out and get some air or something, bro.
Con.
Feeling like shit, man.
Slacky, sorry about that. Let me just finish this scripture. I'm just meeting it with the apostle right now, so bear with me. It said, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. Yeah, because Esau is going to set up this prison, this digital prison. Yeah, and we're going to be in this digital prison. We are going to be using a digital currency for time being. But he's going to go as far as to say, all right, not just, you use this digital currency, this digital money, but you have to put this technology inside you now. You have to be part of the grid. All right, this is how everybody's doing it. This is how they're gonna give excuses, aliens and war, and and they're gonna do it in a time of chaos. Okay, and they're gonna go as far as to say, all right, now you have to put this in your body, the RFID microchip, which is going to work. It's going to fully function with the digital currency. So we know this to be a huge step in end time prophecy. And the lady, I don't believe I finished what I was going to say. The lady, she said, I read the Bible. I'm a Christian. I read the Bible. I read Revelation 13 and 16. And I'm not going to support something that's going to set this system up. Now, I don't know if they told her to say that. You know, who knows? Regardless of the fact, all right, we understand this to be the very end. And Esau's moving towards, regardless of whatever these politicians, these presidents say, they're moving forward with that agenda of a digital prison. So I'm going to close it there until next time. Shalom to the elect.